Hey lovelies, documenting the day after my 16th chemotherapy that I had yesterday. Number 16 of low-dose metronomic chemo, which is 30% of a conventional dose given weekly. So it's not as hard on the body, but it's supposed to be harder on the cancer, and so far I've had a full response. For those who might be following my story here somewhere in the middle, I was diagnosed in July of 2018 with stage 3 invasive ductal carcinoma. I had a 2.1 centimeter lump in my left breast, and I had one lymph node it had spread to. I had a lumpectomy in August of 2018, and they took out 18 lymph nodes from under my arm. I decided to not do chemotherapy or radiation right away. I tried to go a natural route. I did Rick Simpson oil, didn't really dose properly, just trying to figure it out myself. I did about 50 grams. I was trying to work on diet and supplements and all the things to keep myself clean, but unfortunately I had some spread, so right above my lumpectomy scar, about 5 months after surgery, I felt some more lumps and got them checked out. And it was, again, cancer. Probably from being biopsied, the cells spread, and by the time I had surgery, they just weren't detected. And because I didn't do any cleanup or chemo radiation, it's very fast growing, and so in 5 months I had 5 lumps. One of them was slightly invading the muscles, so I had to do chemo before I got a mastectomy. So I did 10 rounds of low-dose chemotherapy, and by about the 4th or 5th treatment, we couldn't feel them anymore. They were pretty small, all under 2 centimeters, some of them just millimeters. There was one suspicious lymph node right here that couldn't be biopsied or surgically removed, and it had a full response to the chemotherapy as well. So on July 29th, I had a nipple and skin sparing mastectomy on this side, and I kept my right breast intact. I am now currently fully expanded and really struggling with getting an implant in because I have discovered implant illness. And I don't like the idea of having something foreign in my body that might cause my immune system to constantly be trying to fight it, because after you have a cancer diagnosis, it's more important than ever to have a very functioning immune system, a really strong immune system, just in case there's anything left over or just to prevent new cancer in the body. And if your body's trying to fight something foreign and it spends all its energy, then this doesn't feel right. But now I'm at a point where I am fully expanded. I have an expander in, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm still going to move forward with a reconstruction because I am young and I want to have 2 breasts. And I'm going to sneeze. I'm coming down with a cold, and my white blood cell counts were pretty low yesterday. Sorry. Oh gosh, I really needed that. They had dropped down to 2.5 and 1.2, and they said go ahead with chemo, and I did a granix shot today. And excuse me. I'm not feeling too bad, but I'm not 100% yet. So I am still running on some steroids right now. You can tell I have a bit of energy, and I got a lot of work done today. Really, I worked all the way until 7 p.m. tonight, but I did it all from my bed, mostly. That's the beauty of my job, as I am able to work from home and work from bed if needed. And I love that. I'm so appreciative of what I have there. So tomorrow will be kind of a worse of a day. I didn't do sauna today or yesterday. Just I had too much to do and couldn't get in there. And I thought about doing it tonight, but I was just too tired. I had to just take a shower and go to bed, get in bed here long day of work, then hanging out with my boys, and gave one of my boys a haircut and trimmed the dog. And I was like, all right, I don't have time for sauna. So tomorrow's going to be a bit rougher. I'll be more tired. Hopefully I don't get sicker. And at this point, I only have 2 chemos to go. So 2 to go. And then my debate right now is radiation, yay or nay. I'm thinking about going up to Vancouver, Canada, and meeting with a doctor there, Dr. Parmar, and he does hyperthermia. And I want to find out if hyperthermia treatment is equally effective as radiation, but not as damaging on the body. So just got to come up with the big bucks, a few $1,000s to be able to do that. And yeah, that's my update. So we'll see what happens between now and next chemo. I hope the next few days aren't too rough. I definitely don't want to end up in the hospital with a low white blood cell count and getting sick. So I feel like I'm going to be okay. So I'm going to be okay. Peace, love, stay well. I forgot to add one thing to my documenting, and that is the fact that I hate water right now. Like, water disgusts me. Plain water disgusts me, and I can't stand it. And I don't want to get dehydrated, so I crave like carbonation really bad, but I don't want to drink a lot of sugar or Zevia. So I discovered sparkling waters, and this one actually has raspberries and lime in it, and I find it very refreshing. And I find myself craving carbonation, like something awful, and I want nothing to do with plain water. So this is saving me right now. And Zevias and juice and pretty much anything that isn't water. It's gross. I can't wait to get my taste back for water. So this is what I am surviving on right now.